Alright, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to get the Jordan 1 UNC Toe. We're going to talk about where it's going to drop and where your best chance is to get it. This is a heavy hitter. You do not want to miss this one. Alright, so on July, releasing for $180, we got the UNC Toe Jordan 1. Now, this shoe, bro, honestly, this is probably the hardest Jordan 1 that's came out in a few years. Now, there is rumored to be a sneakers shock drop. However, I'm gonna keep you updated on that, but they've got like some special packaging, right? My favorite part of it is, number one, this box. Ones typically come in this basic box like this. All right, now there's been some speculation on this release. I've kind of heard two things. Some people say there's only going to be one release. And then some people are saying, nah, bro, two of them are going to happen. There's going to be one on July 8th with the special packaging, the special box, like this little shoelaces box right here. And then there's going to be a regular one in the regular box. But anyway, let's go look at the resale market right now, see where it is on this shoe. So right now it's actually up pretty high, but that's because we're still a ways out on the release. Now it's funny to see in the comments people aren't really rocking with the box. Special boxes ain't that special anymore, bruh. Almost every GR release is getting a different special box, but I kind of like that. I like that they're doing something different. But somebody said, and this is what I was getting at, that these are giving the taxi vibe. These will brick. I seen somebody else kind of compare them to even the consensus. A lot of people are saying people are going to treat these like the yellow toe and lucky greens. Let's look at those real quick. So first off, the reason why that's not gonna happen. Number one, there's never really been a green colorway that's just crazy like that, unless we're talking about the pine greens. If this would have came out in 2020 or 2019, maybe, but these came out and the Jordan 1 hype is already dead, right? So this isn't really a hype sneaker. And then two, I want y'all to pay attention to this color blocking, right? It has the same color blocking, so it has, boom, the black on this part, and it has the black on this part as well. But the difference is that all the toes, which when you see yellow toe, red toe, bread toe, whatever you toe, they're talking about this part right here. That's just white, and it matches this midsole as to where here this midsole is white, and then it's the UNC toe. So that's number one. Outside of it, the UNC colorway already just being hype in itself, bro, this shoe is gonna be, we might see remnants of 2019, 2020 when it comes to Jordan 1 hype. So there is a rumored shock drop. However, we should be able to get these on sneakers. We should be able to get these on Foot Locker. I'm sure Finish Line gonna have them, and they're gonna have them. They're gonna do EA on them, so we can't really sleep on them in that regard. They're gonna do EA on them, so that means that's gonna honestly be our best chance. All right, now they're gonna be releasing in men's, grade school, little kids, infant, and toddler. And right now, the only confirmed place is gonna be Nike Sneakers US. However, there's supposed to be 400,000 pairs of this shoe, meaning that it's gonna release at more places than that. So here's one thing I can say that supports the argument that these will brick. Unlike some of the other toe Jordans, 400,000 pairs of Jordan 1s is a lot, bro. That's a lot of Jordan 1s. I mean, honestly, I can remember when 50,000 was considered a lot of Jordan 1s, and that's what made them kind of so hype, is that they were limited. So that's one thing about it, bro. 400,000 pairs is crazy. That's a lot. However, Jordan and Nike is kind of punching back against reselling right now. We're kind of making it to where, you know, there's more stock, so now it's not as lucrative to go after this shoe. Now let's go look at some of the other toes. All right, so let's look at the bread toes, and it's kind of a similar color blocking style. Another thing about this, because remember the Lost and Found was kind of mass produced. They made a lot of Lost and Founds. However, the demand still overpowered how many of those they released. Also, because the Lost and Found is a Chicago colorway, that's like that, the hype of that colorway as well helped it overpower that. I don't know if the UNC colorway is that hype. It's a close second to the Chicago colorway, but I don't know if it's just that much to offset 400,000 pairs. But anyway, let's look at the bread toe, right? The bread toe is up in the 4s, almost 5, and then 6 when you get up to the bigger sizes. So here we go. We got the patent gold toe. So you see the value on these kind of held up. Like all the toes kind of always hold their value. So it's gonna be interesting to see with these shoes. All right, so let's just quickly go over this week. I'm gonna make an in-depth guide about next week, but let's just go over this week. So as far as what's coming out this week, the only thing that's even worth looking at barely is gonna be Jordan 7 Retro White Infrared. Now the infrared colorway is actually a OG colorway. It originated from the 6s, as you see here, which have a little bit more value, and I think it's dope that they bringing it to the 7s just as a 90s kid. However, of course, 7s don't have any value, any type of hype at all, so you shouldn't have zero problem putting these in your cart on release day. We got the Jordan 13 Wolf Gray that's supposed to drop. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this shoe in the comments, man. Leave me a comment where you from, your city and state. We trying to make a map that show everywhere we touch. Rico gang, I love y'all. Let's get it.